Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of To the Moon and Beyond. Before we get started with this episode, I just wanted to give a big shout out to Eli Peterson. Eli's been following along and commenting on all of the videos, so I just wanted to say a big thank you and to give a big shout out. You know, I really do appreciate all the comments and all of the likes. I do try to get back to everybody when they comment on the videos, but I do have quite a few videos out there, and so I can't get back to everybody all of the time, but I do read the comments and I do try to reply as much as possible. So once again, thank you, and I hope you enjoy these videos. Now, for today's episode, we are going to finish building the airship. We're going to go adventuring, and after that we are going to get into some really serious building. So we're going to need to create a pump for the oil, and as you can see out here, there are some big oil fields. You see the big fountain out there, and basically what we need to do is get this oil into a refinery so we can use that to power our engines and hopefully power our rocket all the way to the moon as well. So there is a big mining well, an oil well right there, and I've seen a few more around as well. While I'm here, I might just go and check on the farm down here. There is quite a bit of wheat that's been growing, and I've kind of neglected collecting it all. I might need the bread and the wheat a little bit later, so I'm just going to grab a few of these bits now and maybe make a little bit of bread, just so I'll have some food a little bit later on. Okay, so there we go, and I'll replant those seeds in a little bit before I end the episode, before I turn off for the day. I did find these little berry bushes as well, and I thought I'd plant them somewhere up here, and hopefully I can get some berries with them and have a little bit more food. So hopefully they'll grow fairly quickly. And the other thing I've done between episodes is create this ladder up here, and I'll just show you what I'm doing up here. I basically wanted a landing pad for the airship and later on for the rocket as well. So I thought I might as well make the landing pad kind of fairly high up on the side of the mountain. So I've got a landing pad up here, which is going to be where the airship is going to stay, and also I'm going to put the rockets up here as well once I have them. So once I get the rockets, I might put a bit of a wall around here as well and just protect the place from any googlies and any critters and creepers and zombies and skeletons. So hopefully keep the rockets safe. Just clear out a little bit more of this space. The airship is not going to be that big, so that should be plenty of room for the airship. If you remember in the last episode, we had plenty of wood, but it was the wrong kind of wood for our airship. Unfortunately, the Biomes O Plenty mod isn't compatible with the Archimedes ships mod, so I had to go out and find some vanilla Minecraft wood that was going to work with the Archimedes ships mod. So hopefully the wood I've got now is going to work, so I'm going to try this once more. I found some jungle wood, so I'm just going to use this, and let's see if this works. I'll just turn that into wooden planks. So the first thing we need to make for the airship is the helm, and we make the helm with some wood planks in each of the corners. Before I do this, I'm going to need some sticks as well, so I'll just... Actually, the sticks should be fine. Let me see, do I need any more sticks? Yeah, I need a few more sticks. Okay, so I'll just grab a few more sticks here, and we'll start with the wood planks. And first off, we're basically going to make the helm, which is the main kind of control panel for the airship. And I just realized I need an iron ingot as well, so I'll just grab... I think I've got a fair bit of iron here. Iron ingot, and do I need anything else? I might as well grab everything I need right now so I can craft it all together. Okay, I'm going to need some string and some wool. Okay, to make the balloon and the floaters need wood and wool as well. Okay, so let's see how this goes. I don't have a whole lot of wool, so hopefully I have enough, but I'll just try it and see how we go. Okay, so the planks go in the corners, the sticks go like that, and we have an iron ingot in the center, and there we go, that's our helm. Phew! We've got the helm for the airship. That's the main component. Floaters, I probably don't need floaters because I'm not going to be landing. Well, I might land the ship on water. I'm not sure. So maybe I should make a few of those. Let me see. If I make 10 balloons, I'm going to need quite a few balloons. I've got 20 bits of string. So I can make quite a few air balloons. Yeah, let's just go for it. We're going to make 20 air balloons. And I'm not going to worry with the floaters at the moment. I do have a couple. Well, I'll make a couple of floaters. It's probably not going to make that much difference. So a floater is wool over here with is it wood? Is it wood? Is it wooden plank? Let me just check on the floater recipe. Okay, floater recipe is, let me see. Okay, so, oh, it's wood. Does it have to be oak wood? Wood and wool. Let's just see if this works. I've got jungle wood. No, that doesn't work. Oh, hang on. No, it doesn't work. Okay, never mind. I'll just leave the floaters for now. That's fine. I've got quite a few air balloons here, and I'll just grab some different kind of wood. Let's see. I'll grab the fir wood for the actual base of the balloon. So I'll just grab some fir wood planks, and that should be fine. We'll head up. Actually, I might have a sleep first. Looks like it's just gone night time. And once we wake up, I'll head up to the landing pad and hopefully put together this airship, and hopefully it's all going to work pretty well. Let's see, I'm going to need a bit of adventuring gear as well, just to make sure I have everything I need. If I am heading out, I like to make sure I'm prepared, so I'll grab the bed with me. I've got a sword, that should last. I have spades. I'll grab the crafting table just in case I need it while I'm out. And I might put, let's see, the wheat away just in case something unfortunate happens to me while I'm out. So, okay, I think I've got everything now. I'm going to head up and let's make this airship. It's not going to be a really big airship. It'll just be big enough for one person. That's all I really need it for. So there's just going to be the helm, and I probably should have made some seats, shouldn't I? But I can always add that in a little bit later. I don't have any shore buffers, unfortunately, which will... actually, that doesn't matter. I can build straight onto the soil, and the airship isn't going to get stuck on the soil. It's only when you're building on cobblestone or rocks or stone or other kinds of things that the airship may actually get stuck. So let's see how this is going to go. It's not going to be very big. 3, 4, maybe we should go 5 across. And 1, 2, 3. Actually, it can't be very big because I only have 18 balloons, which means I can... Oh, let me see. The air balloons need to be at least 40% of the ship's total, which means I can't really have a big airship. So I might just make this a little. It's just going to be a mini airship for now. That's all I really have the air balloons for, and I really want to make sure that this thing can fly. So I'm just going to go 3 across. It's just going to be a little tiny airship, but it'll be big enough to fly around in. So let's see, the helm is going to go at the front here. Just going to put the helm there like that. I'm going to just make a few walls around here. And hopefully this is going to work first off. Let's see, now I need a few... What I need actually is some fencing. So I've got plenty of wood here. I don't need to go back down to the base. I'm just going to place the crafting table down so I can get this fencing done. Grab the fir wood just like that and make a few more sticks. and make a few fences, and we'll use that to hold the balloons up. So that should be enough there. 64. Oops, getting a bit of lag here. Okay, so 20 bits of fencing, and that should be good for us. Can't get in there now. I'm gonna have to make a bit of a step up. Yeah, so we're going to have a bit of an adventure today and have a look around, because I haven't really explored the land around this area very much, and I just wanted to really see what was here. And once we've done that, I'm going to get into building some of the more difficult pieces of machinery, such as the refinery, which we're going to need in order to refine the oil that's around the place, and that refined oil is actually quite efficient at powering a lot of these other machines. So once we get to powering the quarry and the combustion engine as well, it's a lot easier when we have refined oil. You can actually power these things with just normal oil, but refined oil is just much more efficient. So anyway, we'll see how we go. We'll see what's around here, and we might find a few more exciting things. That's not where I wanted it. As we go on our travels. The other thing I really need is, did I pick up that balloon, or did I just lose it? The other thing I need to find, oh no, I got stuck in a balloon. That's never happened to me before. Just trying to get this balloon up here. I just have to do a nerd pole up for the moment, just to make it a little bit easier. Yeah, the other thing we need is silicon. Silicon is used to make the basic and advanced wafers. Silicon, unfortunately, is only found right on the bottom level, so right down on the bedrock. Let's see how I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so hopefully that's going to be enough to actually make our airship float. Hope that's enough. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Should be good. We should be good to go. And here we are inside. And is this going to... here we go. Wrong buttons. No, I'm not taking off. Not taking off at all. There is no movement at all. I am able to turn left and right, but I can't move up and down, which means, unfortunately, I may have to... Am I stuck on something? I thought it was fine using the airship on soil. I did have a look at that, and from what I understood, it was totally fine using. Oops, that's a bit of a dangerous drop. It was completely fine using the airship on soil. It wasn't going to get stuck or anything like that, but it looks like I am actually getting stuck on the soil. So I'm going to have to remove this soil from the base of the airship down here, which is going to take a little bit of time. Yeah, so over the next few episodes, we're going to be putting together these pieces of machinery. So looking forward to really getting the quarry up and running, and getting the refinery up and running as well, and getting the refined oil. So we're going to have the oil to power the rockets to get to the moon. So that really is a big step along the way to actually getting to the moon. And then once we've done that, we're going to focus on getting all of the equipment that we're going to need once we are actually at the moon. Do I need floaters? Maybe I need floaters. I am thinking I do actually need floaters for this airship. Yeah, because it's just sinking. It's just sinking straight down. So I do actually need floaters. I thought floaters were only needed if you're landing on the ocean. So it looks like I am going to need a level of floaters at the bottom of this airship. In order to make floaters, we need... let me see now. We need... Well, we just need more wool, actually, which isn't going to be too difficult at all. So I'm just going to run back down, go and grab a few bits of wool from the sheep, Actually, I was just thinking about it, and I don't think it is actually the floaters that I'm missing. I think it's just that the airship is too heavy for the amount of balloons that I have on. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 6, 18. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I just have too many bits of wood and not enough balloons. So what I can do actually is make a couple more balloons. I only have 2 bits of string, unfortunately, so I can make a couple more balloons. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to take off a few bits of wood. So let's add these balloons to the top for a start. And hopefully that's going to work. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to cut down on the amount of wood I'm using for this balloon. So there's an extra 2 bits there. Let's see if I can actually get this thing to take off. No, it's not going anywhere, which means unfortunately I'm going to, let's see, what bits of wood don't I need? I'm going to come back with a few more balloons and hopefully I'll get this sorted and we can go for a bit of a spin. Hey guys, okay, we're back and I figured out what was wrong. Basically the controls reverted back to their default. I did change them earlier, but when I loaded up the game again they had changed back to the default keys, and that's why I couldn't move the ship around. So I'm going to try again. I think everything is working fine. Let's see, I've changed the keys for the ascend. Yes, there we go. Okay. We have liftoff. So we're going to have a little bit of a look around. We're going to, hopefully we'll find something fairly interesting. I probably should have made the boat, the airship out of glass. Looks like I can kind of see around like this. Just trying to find what's the best way to actually look around. It's a bit hard to see out of the side here, so next time I might actually make the walls of the airship out of glass. But, looks like there's really big mountains over here. Look at these purple trees as well. I haven't seen these purple trees before. Wonder what kind of biome this is. We are in Icy Hills. We're in the Mystic Grove. Mystic Grove. I haven't been in the Mystic Grove before. And it looks like some kind of mud flats as well. I definitely want to check out that Mystic Grove with all the purple water and the purple trees. And going over a wasteland at the moment, so probably not going to be too much at the wasteland. But, head down a little bit and see if I can get a little closer to this ground. It's just all misty in the wasteland. It's like there's almost just nothing here. If we can get out of this wasteland soon, it's not going to continue on for too much longer. And it looks like, is this some kind of jungle or biome over here? Haven't seen any temples or any witches' huts or anything like that. Sludge pit. Okay, so we've got a few interesting places. The Sludge Pit, the Wasteland, and the Mystic Grove. By far the most interesting seems to be the Mystic Grove. I'm not really exactly sure what we can find in all of these different biomes. I might have to do a little bit of research and find what we can actually discover in these different biomes. I know there are different resources and different emeralds and rubies and that kind of thing that we can actually find in these different biomes. Some of them have temples and huts and other things that we can explore as well. So I might do a little bit of research and see if there's anything that's worth investigating. thought I saw something shining down over here, but not sure what it is. Looks like the sun is just going down as well. I'm going to head back to this Mystic Grove and have a little bit of a look and see what's down here. They've definitely got some interesting coloured trees, that's for sure. Not sure what else we'll find here, but for now, unfortunately though, that's all we have time for in this episode. So in the next episode, we're going to get down to getting back to doing these machines, and hopefully we'll build a refinery so we can start refining that oil and bringing that into the base. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and finally we did get the airship up and running. It took a little while, it took a bit longer than I expected, but we are up and running and we are flying over the landscape.